March 2nd, 2020. Please stand. Pray. Our Heavenly Father, please look over this meeting. Help us make the right decisions for the betterment of our city. Watch all of our workers. Make sure that they stay in good way. And watch our troops. Amen. We pray. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
City Clerk, roll call, please.
Mayor Manning. Mayor Pro Tem Dayton.
Here.
Councilmember Bourne.
Here.
Councilmember Hoyer.
Here.
Councilmember Scott. Here.
Thank you, City Clerk. I'd like to welcome and recognize all the guests and news media here tonight. Number 4 would be to approve the minutes from the February 3rd, 2020 City Council meeting.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes as written for the February 3rd, 2020 City Council meeting.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on the floor to approve the February 3rd, 2020 City Council meeting minutes. Councilman Hoyer.
Aye.
Councilperson Rice.
Aye.
Councilperson Vaughn.
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem votes aye. Number 5, presentation from the City Marshal on the racial profiling report.
Mayor Pro Tem, Council, go ahead and start with the racial profiling report first. As you're already aware, each year the state of Texas is required by the state of Texas to file an annual racial profiling report with our governing body. During those years, the numbers collected by the Grove Police Department verify that there has never been a disproportionate number of stop, searches, or arrests of minorities. Racism is not tolerated in this agency, and the Grove Police Department does not condone selective enforcement of any kind. Those reports can also be accessed by the public on the TCO website. If you're interested in following those. In addition to the numbers that I gave, I also, you'll notice, I think on the 3rd page, there are, compared to resident versus non-resident stops. So that includes, this actually, numbers here include all the stops, not just the traffic citations. And on the 4th page, of course, I have the demographic breakdown for African, Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic, and Native American, how many stops we made and their percentages. On the next page is the racial profiling report. I furnished you with a copy of number 1686. That's going to be the traffic stops that we made where traffic citations were issued. And then the next 2 pages are, again, that total of 6193 that I just mentioned. That's the combined number of traffic stops that our officers made during the year 2019. Again, we've never had these numbers are real similar to all the previous years. They don't fluctuate by much.
Anybody have any questions on those? On the racial profiling? presentation of the crime report, Mr. Marshall?
Uh, I'm happy to say that it's almost a carbon copy of last year. I've attached the UCR comparison chart, which begins in 2002 and continues through 2019. We didn't have any murders during 2019, and the only categories that we experienced an increase in last year were aggravated assault and auto theft. For the most part, these numbers just remained flat from 2019 to 18. Again, we had 0 murders. Rape remained at 7. Robbery was down to 9 from 13. Aggravated assault was up to 68 from 51. Burglary was down to 58 from 63. Theft was down to 215 from 231. And auto theft was up to 31 from 20. The total number last year was 385 crimes, UCR crimes. This year it's at 389. Up only 4 offenses. I'll remind you that 4 previous years prior to that, the numbers were, they were at historic low as far as an 18-year comparison goes. I suspect that it goes back much further than that. Last year, we went down below 400 for the first time that I could check on. And again, it's also been a 4th straight year. I mean, that these numbers have gone down until this year. In addition to that, I'd like to report that our numbers, also like to report that our clearance rate continues to increase, having more investigators in the years past, continue to give us more options, allows us to concentrate on problem areas as they rise. Being more proactive and reactive, and overall I'm satisfied with last year's numbers, and I have no significant concerns ahead. I would continue to know we'll comment on that a little bit further.
Anybody have, John?
Yes, I'm noticing 2011, 628, and 2019, 389. That's almost a 50% reduction since 11, correct?
That's-
Thank you.
I would like to congratulate our officers, because I believe they're the biggest reason, our patrol officers, that these rates are down to that level. I know it's somewhat of a national trend too, but we have some young officers who are pretty aggressive, and they're just doing a wonderful job out there. And I'll speak to that if it's okay. Currently, we're full staff. Let me back up. We will be at the end of the month. And we haven't been that close in a long time. So we're in good shape. The recent pay raise that y'all awarded the police department has started to show its benefits and paying off. I hired the first experienced officer in a few years last week. A young man has 3.5 years, so that means we'll probably have him trained in a month. We haven't been able to do that because our pay was the lowest in the county for quite some time. Now we're not the highest, but we're certainly not the lowest, so we've already seen the benefits of that. And in addition to that, the other night I was able to cut loose one of our street crimes officers. We have 2, and they're investigators. And in the future, once we get all these boys trained, we'll be able to cover them at the same time. But on a Friday night, one of them went out and they made 60 traffic stops in one night, on one shift. 9 arrests. 4 of them were DWIs, 4 of them were warrant arrests, and 1 of them was crystal methamphetamine arrests. So just give you some idea of what we can accomplish whenever we have enough guys on the street. In addition to that, we implemented the cadet program. Right now, we're sponsoring a cadet. I would like to introduce him. Now, I had a couple other officers that were coming in tonight, and they got tied up on a call. So they were recent hires, and I wasn't able to get them in here, so they're still on the street. Mason he's our most recent hire. He's in the academy right now. He's got about 10 weeks to go. Yes, sir. About 10 weeks to go. Mason LaBeouf is in Orange County, from Orange County. He has a bachelor's degree from Sam Houston in criminal justice. His father happens to be the director of the LIP Police Academy. So I'm proud that he had enough confidence in us to send his son here and work with the Grove Police Department. So we're looking forward to it. He's doing a great job so far. So I appreciate allowing us to do that. I tell you, that's going to be a big benefit. So thank you.
Thank you, Marshall. Number 6. Oh, I'm sorry, citizen comments?
Hi, Barbara Eddington, 3800 Russell Street. I have some serious concerns with the state of Groves. I have concerns with streets, drainage, growth, retaining current business, among other things. Because of these concerns, I started requesting documents in order to get a better understanding of where our money is going. Quite honestly, what I found within these documents is pretty alarming. Back in 2008, the audit by Charles Reed Associates posted online states, and I quote, Groves EDC began granting economic development grants in violation of the Development Corporation Act of 1979. Specifically, the corporation failed to post a required 60-day public notice of its intentions to fund a project, to develop a schedule of economic return of investment, and enter into a written performance agreement with the grantee stating the required minimum elements stated in the Act. What is even more alarming is those same violations exist today. Based on requirements found in the TML Economic Development Handbook, our Groves EDC fails to post the required 60-day public notice. They don't have a schedule of economic return of investment, nor do they enter into a written performance agreement with the grantee. In addition, all money must be approved by EDC and City Council.